Let's do this. Hello there, everyone. My name is Rosie, and, well, this is kind of just like a little start test video. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a while and wanting to try out, and I figured, you know what? Just go for it. So I thought I'd start off really simple, really easy, just do a tour of my own little world that I have here and see where that goes. So we're up in the tower for now. It's nice and tall and I can see everything, and this is everything that we are going to look at today. And I even have a plan for a build that definitely needs some work. You can see the oak wood poking up over there. But yeah, this is my starter base. It's super cute, super pleasant. I always love starting with a really nice house and maybe a tower for some defense, and at least one extra exit. We'll head on down here. And let's go, I guess we'll go to the outside first, and then we'll skip out the inside. So we'll just sneak through here. No spoilers, no spoilers. Well, a little bit. This super cute home that I made was just something I needed to start off. I consisted entirely off of sweet berry bushes at the start of this world, so I wanted to make a nice little farm where I wouldn't get pricked to death. And then eventually we moved on to having a cow farm. Super handy in the early days. And we have some little gardens up front and a whole wheat field that I feed my cows with. And this is about what we have here. I love it so much. It's super cute. Definitely one of the most favorite builds I have ever done. And we got the oxidized copper roof. I'm still debating if I want to put it back to the original orange copper. It's just so pretty, but this works too. If we head on inside, it's one of my cute little interiors. Now, of course, it's just definitely enough to start off for your first little world. Now, all this in here was all the storage I had for a while, which I quickly outgrew, but I'll show you the expanded storage soon. Got a little fireplace to keep it all nice and cozy, little area where you can sit and look outside, and I love the new update and everything because this candle here and that lantern and the fire is enough to light up this whole thing. Changing the requirements for lighting has definitely been a builder's dream. If we head on up here, we have what I still use as one of my main beds for now. Purple, my favorite. And but I have the shaders going, which I don't right now, but maybe we can look around a bit with them after. Out here is definitely one of my little favorite spots to look. The sun rises over there and it just looks so pretty. And out the back, we have a nice little balcony. Quick little exit in case a creeper gets in or anything. But eventually, this will all be something really, really cool to look at. We'll come up with some ideas soon. Heading out the front door, we're going to hang a quick right to the next build that I made. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff going down there, but over here was one of the first areas I set up next. I wanted to make a really neat mine system, and, well, eventually we'll have a road to it. Little steps. But this is the entrance to my mines. I wanted something really cool and funky. I'm constantly trying to have builds look nice and interesting. This is Patches. He helps to make sure no creepers get in while I'm down in the mine so that when I come up, the most I may have to deal with is a zombie or a spider. Over here was the first little furnace array that I made, and we also have some storage, which again I quickly outgrew. We will head on over to here though next. This is a future plan. This is kind of how I plan things out. I think this is going to be a bank or some sort of area of commerce. We can get a better peek of it up over here. This is kind of how I just lay things out. I keep a mental note, like this is going to be the door, we're going to have a cool balcony leading into the lower areas, and maybe we'll fit the vault in the hillside there. Should be nice and secure. Just over here, though, is a really nice spot for a view. You can see I have more house plans, but you can see just how much I've been doing in here. It's definitely going to be very interesting, very cool when, you know, it gets done someday. Isn't that always how it goes? Someday. If we walk down here, we can see the next build I made, the apiary. I love bees, they're super cute, and I love all the flowers and everything, so I definitely wanted to make a nice little spot for them. If we head on in here, We have a handy little double door so that none of the bees can get out and get into any trouble. And then if we walk in here, this is where they're all kept. They're super happy in here. There's like so much honey. They got azaleas and alliums and all other sorts of things. Did I say that right? Alliums, yes. And including the original bee nest up top. I never harvest from this one. It's just a nice sentiment to keep it. And, you know, a little quiet place away if they don't want to be in these hives and be bothered by me. Now just past the apiary here, we have a few more builds. Let's look at this one first. I know it's a little bit morbid, but girls gotta eat. This is a butcher. I tried to think with this town, you know, maybe where would they get some of their food from, and they would need someone for that. But we got some cute little piggies down here in their own little sty. I found them and brought them over, but I think they're gonna live here forever. They're just so cute. How could I do anything to that little face? Oh, or that one. Hello. A lot of these builds don't have full interiors yet. They're more like to hide other things or to create a facade. Think of it as my own little Disney world that I'm building up. This house here, though, does have something inside. If we do go in here, I used it to hide a cactus farm. This is a little thing that I just built up myself. I figured, you know, why not? There's no harm in it. Keeps it all hidden away, and now I can have cactus green whenever I want or need. Now this building here is one that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the exterior. Now this part, it's okay, it's cool, but something about the roof just doesn't seem quite right. But I'm sure I'll figure it out someday. That's the fun of Minecraft. You just build and explore and try new things. If we head down here though, it has one of my favorite parts. This archway right here. I worked a lot on it and I think the detail ended up just perfect. Beautiful little archway right through right through there. And then if we head on up here, well, not yet, but someday this will be a guard tower to keep a watch on the whole bay right here. Everything in here is a work in progress, but we'll get there someday. It's a little private world I like to keep. Now this is the house with the cactus farm. You can see I kind of like to work with the terrain, so it's way up there, but someday it'll be blocked by a house here. And all the runoff from this ends up in a little chest here, or a barrel rather. That way it's nice and easy to get to. But if we go inside, I had some help on these ones. We have Mr. Bones and Mr. Boombastic as some of our prisoners in here. They were acting up, but I'm sure they'll learn a few things in here and straighten up. Someday we might be able to release them. Heading outside here, we have another completed structure. This here is my storage facility. I always find that I need so much so quick, so I like to kind of build a warehouse. It just seems to be my default or my go-to whenever I make these. With these massive doors, well, little door inside, but it's a nice big usable space where I can keep all the blocks I need for all my builds. And then if we head on up here, this is more items and such. We got a nice little smelting array, so when I come up from the mines, I can just throw it all in there. We have some more item storage and everything. All in all, it's a space I'm pretty happy with. Including, ooh, I even have my treasure in this one, including other side. It was the first disc I found and I love it. It's a great one. Hopefully if I make a new world I can definitely find it again. I'd be really sad if I didn't. Ooh, hi there. Heading out from our storage area, we'll close these. How about let's head down to the docks. Now this area turned out pretty cool. Maybe someday I'll have some ships in here or everything. I don't know. My favorite kind of place to build is definitely a forest biome right next to the sea. You can just create so many cool levels and everything. Every town I make, I like to kind of come up with an idea for this. I think this one probably used to be a logging town. It's nice and close to the water though, so it ended up being a major trade port. They don't deal in logging anymore, but now they have the money. They can import any stone they need for builds or anything else they need. It's always nice to think about what the people would do here, how they would live, and how they would do things and get business done. So a port city just made sense to me. It's part of the fun of the realism of coming up with things. Now, these just kind of end here, so we'll head on back. Oh, I could just imagine it though, how it's gonna look someday with some nice houses and buildings here. Maybe a customs office or, oh, a mast maker. That would be cool. And everything will probably end up like the cactus farm there and have something else hidden in it. It's just such a good way to keep all of your farms in your spawn area without cluttering it up, especially if you're a builder. Okay, maybe cluttering is not the right word, but I don't know, it makes everything feel deliberate, like it's meant to be. And we're heading back up to the butchery again. If we hang a right, we have a build here that I'm still working on. This, I'm planning on being a bakery. I think it's going to be super cute, super nice to have. We're going to have a massive, massive fireplace in here. But you're probably wondering, why is there all these bars? Why are there sheep? Well, in my spirit of just wanting to hide everything, I have my wolf farm down here. It was a nice little place to put it, nice and central, and I can still reach in, re-dye the sheep, and collect everything. Ooh, look at all that. That'll come in handy. I have an idea. How about we finish the bakery here together? It needs a second story place for the baker to live, and I can probably also do the interior so that, you know, you can sell all those cakes and bread and everything. Everything that he gets from the field here. So, how about we do that? And let's go! Ta-da! Bakery is done. I forget. Did I say it was a bakery before the time lapse? Gosh, I hope I did. But anyways, this is our little bakery for the town here. I think it turned out super, super cute. Love all the detailing. It feels very much like a sweet little cottage. And I even did some of the interior. If we hop in here, well, we got a nice little cake right here that someone made. We have a big fire so you can make anything you want. And even a little private bakery back here where they can make all the bread and sweets and cake. And I think this one, maybe this is for someone picking it up. And it's always someone's birthday somewhere, right? Let's light it. Oh, that's so cute. This is one of the best features they've ever added to this game is the candles. I think one last thing we need is we just need to make sure people know this is the bakery, right? So I found this cute little method for making a sign. We'll do that. Pop that off. And I made some item frames here and I left some bread. We'll just stick these on either side. I did this for the butcher shop as well. Put that there. And some bread in each frame that way. You're walking by, you know what this is. Oh, I'm so happy with how this turned out. And I'm so excited that, well, I finally bit the bullet and I did this. This has been something I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I'm super excited to do some more. Thank you so, so much for watching. I'm going to be starting a new world soon. My friend Blue Tea Leaf and I have been wanting to do something for the new update, and, well, it is very exciting. She has something picked out for us. I'm really excited to do more of this and hope that you can join me along on the journey. Thank you again so much and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!